Chapter 1. A Broken Home. Mareyna was just 3 years old when her world fractured. The once stable foundation of her life crumbled as her parents decided to part ways. The echoes of their disagreements reverberated through her childhood, leaving an indelible mark on her young heart. From that moment, Mareyna's life became a tapestry woven with threads of struggle and perseverance. When her parents got divorced, she didn't understand what was happening, but she knew that her life was about to change. Her once happy family was now torn apart, and she and her older sister was left to live with her mother. The once blissful family was now torn apart, leaving Mareyna to navigate a world filled with uncertainty and change. Her father moved to a different city, and Mareyna rarely saw him after that. This marked the beginning of a journey filled with struggles and pain. Her mother, left to raise her on her own, faced numerous challenges in providing for her and her older sister. Despite these hardships, Mareyna's love for her mother remained unwavering. Mareyna's world turned upside down as her parents went through a tumultuous divorce. The once harmonious family unit shattered into fragments, and Mareyna found herself thrown into a life filled with uncertainty and struggle. As Mareyna's parents go through a bitter divorce, she is thrust into a world of chaos and uncertainty. Caught between her warring parents, Mareyna witnesses firsthand the destructive power of love gone wrong. Her mother, Sarah, was devastated by the divorce. She struggled to make ends meet, and Mareyna could see the pain in her eyes. She missed her father, and she longed for her family to be whole again. But as the years went by, she realized that it was just a dream, and she had to accept her new reality. Chapter 2. A Journey of Resilience. Growing up in the aftermath of her parents' divorce proved to be a turbulent journey for Mareyna. She found herself navigating two distinct worlds, shuttling between households where love was tainted with bitterness. Amidst the confusion, however, she unearthed a reservoir of resilience within herself, a strength that would go on to shape her destiny. As the years passed, Mareyna became increasingly aware of the financial struggles that plagued their lives. Sarah, her mother, toiled in various odd jobs to provide for them, but the meager earnings were never sufficient. Their abode was a small, dilapidated apartment, and the specter of hunger loomed large. Despite their circumstances, Mareyna learned to find contentment in the little they had, recognizing her mother's unwavering determination to secure a better life for them. Taking her first strides toward independence, Mareyna secured a job in her neighborhood, driven by a heartfelt determination to contribute to her family's well-being. At the tender age of 10, she landed her first position as a hawker server at her uncle's food stall. Braving the daily commute on foot, her tiny feet and diminutive stature carried her for miles each day. With resolute determination, she understood that every hard-earned penny could make a significant difference in her family's life. The long hours spent serving customers and the meager wages she earned were a testament to Mareyna's commitment. Challenges arose in abundance, testing her resilience and resolve. From grappling with financial adversity to navigating emotional turmoil, she had to confront the pain and hardships that life hurled her way. Mareyna embarked on a challenging journey, marked by the unpredictable ebbs and flows of life. Countless obstacles and pains punctuated her path, yet she steadfastly refused to let them dictate her narrative. Each challenge became an opportunity for personal growth, a stepping stone in Mareyna's unwavering determination to transcend her circumstances. Chapter 3. Footprints on the Pavement. Every day, Mareyna's journey to work mirrored the complexities of her life. Urban streets became a metaphor for her unwavering perseverance and resilience. She navigated obstacles, both physical and symbolic, with determination, transforming challenges into stepping stones. At the core of Mareyna's world stood a central figure in this narrative. Despite enduring physical and emotional tolls, she devoted every hard-earned penny to support her family. Sacrificing personal aspirations and desires, she sought solace in the knowledge that her efforts could provide a lifeline during their darkest hours. This selflessness served as a poignant tribute to the sacrifices made by her mother, Sarah, in the past, a testament to a generational cycle marked by love and sacrifice. Faced with financial constraints, Sarah could not afford to sustain Mareyna's education. It was a luxury beyond their means, but Mareyna firmly believed that education held the key to a brighter future. Despite the odds, she excelled as a bright student and aspired to make her mother proud, demonstrating that their collective sacrifices were not in vain. However, the path she chose left indelible tiny footprints on the pavement of responsibility. In the midst of adversity, the urban landscape became a silent witness to Mareyna's resilience, each footfall symbolizing a step toward a brighter tomorrow. Her journey embodied the spirit of overcoming, turning the ordinary act of walking to work into a profound statement of strength and purpose. The pavement beneath her feet carried not just her weight, but the weight of dreams and aspirations, leaving an indelible mark on the concrete canvas of the city. Mareyna's footprints told a story of determination, sacrifice, and an unyielding drive to carve a path toward a future defined by success and fulfillment. Chapter 4. Fractured Bonds. Mareyna's journey through her teenage years unveiled unsettling truths within her family. The reflection in the mirror echoed a poignant reality. Her resemblance to her estranged father became a source of discomfort for Sarah. The once boundless love now strained, leaving Mareyna to grapple with the ache of unreturned affection. The discord extended beyond Sarah. As Mareyna and her older sister matured, the fractures in their relationship deepened. Seeds of discord, sown by Sarah, blossomed into a growing divide that permeated the atmosphere at home. Each day brought fresh waves of discomfort and trauma for Mareyna. Sarah's choices intensified Mareyna's distress. As she transformed into a teenager, Sarah's parade of different men became a painful routine. Consistently left in the care of neighbors, Mareyna felt the sting of abandonment as Sarah's priorities shifted. One fateful day, the weight of Mareyna's struggles erupted in a tragic scene at her workplace. While clearing plates, dishes slipped from her trembling hands, shattering into pieces. Her body shook uncontrollably, a visible manifestation of the turmoil within. Unbeknownst to her, her long-absent father stood before her with tears in his eyes, becoming a sudden beacon of rescue from the storm that raged in her world. The return home marked not a reunion, but an introduction to a new chapter in Mareyna's tumultuous life. Unseen to her, a stepmother and a baby brother awaited, signaling the beginning of a journey through an abusive stepmother's realm. This was not a Cinderella story, but an entry into a world where shadows of trauma reached into every corner of her existence. As Mareyna stepped into this new reality, she found herself navigating uncharted territory, where love and safety were elusive dreams. The shattered plates mirrored the fragmented remnants of her once intact family, foretelling a challenging journey marked by heartache, resilience, and the uncertain path toward healing. Chapter 5. A Hungry Mind. Mareyna's hunger for knowledge continued to grow, propelling her into unconventional avenues of education. In her quest for learning, she stumbled upon an unexpected mentor in the form of a retired teacher. Under his guidance, Mareyna delved into subjects ranging from mathematics to literature, soaking up knowledge like a sponge. As her intellect blossomed, Mareyna's resolve to defy society's limitations strengthened. She refused to be confined by the narrow expectations imposed upon her, fueled by a burning desire to carve her own path in the world. However, amidst Mareyna's pursuit of knowledge, her relationship with her mother deteriorated further. Resentment turned into outright disdain as her mother withdrew further into herself. Mareyna found herself increasingly alone, left to navigate the emotional turbulence of adolescence without maternal support. Despite the neglect and emotional abandonment, Mareyna remained steadfast in her determination to rise above her circumstances. With each setback, she forged ahead, fueled by an unwavering belief in her own potential and the power of education to transcend societal barriers. In the face of her mother's indifference, Mareyna's resilience shone brightly, a beacon of strength and determination amidst the darkness of familial strife. Her journey was fraught with challenges, but Mareyna refused to be defined by the shortcomings of others, forging her own path toward a future filled with promise and possibility.